And we've been back since about a week since Corsica, haven't we?
Yeah, it has. It's been a quick turnaround, but we are in Zurich SVB and we're going on a little tour for our anniversary. We were supposed to be on a motorbike, but the Swiss weather has had completely different ideas.
Yeah, it's like -6 where we're heading, and they've had a lot of snow recently and ice, so unfortunately we are taking the train. Or fortunately, trains are fun too.
It's going to be good. So we need to get on this train right here, and then we'll be 4 hours on it as we head down to Lugano.
Yeah. It seems that every carriage is first class. They have like one second class down the back there or something. Well, we didn't manage to get a seat, and we've been on the train for about an hour and a half, I think, so it doesn't look like we will either. It's absolutely packed tonight. It seems that everyone is going to Lugano, or Milan as well, I think.
Yeah,
isn't it?
there's 2 shops.
But the scenery so far is a bit spectacular. There's lots of snow on the mountains, and like, I don't know, like 300 meters probably is the snow line.
I would say so. Just about see it poking up through.
And the ground's pretty dry. Well, it's pretty wet, but it might have frozen.
Yeah, well, it's more when we get out of the tunnel is going to be the problem. We'll see.
I think so. It's a bit unpredictable, isn't it? But we're making good progress. The map's behind you there, Em. I think we're only about another hour to go to Lugano. Got another 20 minutes to go till we get to Lugano, and as soon as you get out the Gotthard tunnel, there's like blue skies and sun shining. I don't know what it is about Ticino and the great weather, but it's pretty reliable down here. I think we would have been okay on the bike today, but
it's not really worth the risk, because where we were actually heading to is 0 degrees right now, and on a Sunday when we'll be heading back, it's -8.
-8, yeah. It's just not worth the stress, is it?
It's not worth the risk.
If it freezes up overnight or something, it could be a disaster. But still, we can walk into the city from where we're staying tonight, so that's fine, and we can get the train over to Como, so we'll probably do that in the morning.
You can still see snow though on the tops, and that's not normal for April.
No, I don't think so. But April, it's almost May, it's end of April, so they've got about 6 weeks to clear the passes again until, well, they usually open the 1st of June, don't they, all the passes? But this year it might even be a little bit late, because the passes had I think they had like meters or so of snow the other week.
Really?
Yeah. But it also might mean they might cut the tunnel into the snow. That's quite cool, isn't it?
That would be
when you
fun.
ride through that tunnel. But hopefully, beginning of June, everything might be open again.
We are in Lugano after a long stand-up. But never mind, we're here now and it's really warm.
It's really warm. I don't think I need the down jacket on.
No.
There's blue skies, but yeah, it looks awesome as always.
So we came from that direction behind me, which is Basel and north, and it is grey and cloudy and miserable. And the other way is blue skies and sunny. Lugano never disappoints with the weather. I don't think I've ever been here when it's been rainy. It's always blue skies, it seems like. So let's go and find our hotel for the evening. You ready? You navigating us?
Nope. Just wondering.
Just wondering.
I think it's this way.
We have been to this hotel before. We've got enough luggage there, Sean.
I think you've got more luggage for this 2 days away than we do on our gigantic trips.
Well, yeah, it's a special trip.
It's pretty nice already. We've only walked, what, about 15 minutes? Getting a little bit of altitude. And already you can see what a spectacular place this is.
Get a hotel at the top of the hill, she said.
I think get in the gutter.
Oh, that's clever.
It's not bad, is it? That'll do. Oh, he's down. To put it in enduro mode. Right, idiot. This is.
We should have brought the backpacks, I guess.
Should have brought the bike.
Do you need a hand?
You know I'm going to say no.
It's only like another 2 minutes. This is a little story time of why we actually are in Lugano for our wedding anniversary. When we'd been married for, I think it was 3 years, we did a Swiss road trip, and we always do something really special and really big on our anniversary, and we did a Swiss road trip in our car. And for our wedding anniversary night, we wanted somewhere special. Now, the hotel that we're staying at tonight has a sister hotel that is dramatically cheaper, and we booked that. It was still really special, but when we got there, I'm not joking, the room was awful. Like, it smelled of smoke, there were stains on the bedding. and I was really upset because it was our wedding anniversary and I wanted it to be really special. Anyway, the manager came over, and because he couldn't change our room and he felt really sorry for us, he actually invited us to stay at the really beautiful posh hotel that we're staying at tonight, which we would never normally stay at. And it was that beautiful that I've always wanted to come back. So when we got the opportunity to come back today, for our 7th year wedding anniversary, we jumped at it. So we're just about arriving now. The cars outside this place is ridiculous.
I think we might be the only people that have ever arrived here on foot.
It's okay, they don't know that.
2 Bentleys have already gone past us. You can close your mouth now, Em.
Always here.
Oh, perfect.
We stayed in N last time.
Yeah?
Yeah, we
Okay.
did.
We're working our way through the...
Okay, we help you. So, you remember, key physical one, opens the door.
Oh my goodness.
Right, this is like the best place ever.
No, we had the room next door because we had a half balcony last
did we?
time.
Ah, yeah, that's true. Oh, we've got fruit like Corsica ferries. Oh, am I going to be able to open this? Or is this going to be embarrassing? Oh, good. That was easy. Oh, wow.
You're kidding me.
What are we doing here, Em? We've gone to the wrong place. I'll go ask the reception. I think there's a mistake. Right, let's have a look at this room. I think Em's going to show us around.
Room tour?
Yes, please.
All right, straight in with the closet. Through here with complimentary bathrooms, of course, and a tote bag, but you have to buy that at the spot.
There's a little note there to remind you not to take it home with you.
And then we have in this room through here is the bathroom. I think this is my favourite room, to be honest. Got a bath. They even provide you with luxury bath salts.
Very good. We'll be having some of those later, I think.
And then, yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful bathroom through here. And then in the other room, this way, we have the toilet, which you would think is just a toilet. Why are you showing us a toilet? Well, because look at it. It's beautiful. And we have a bidet.
You see one there.
I don't know if we'll use that, but
Good for
it's
washing
there.
the feet.
And then the main room through here, the bedroom. They even have complimentary shoe shine service. That's hard to say. And even my favourite thing, which I think we will possibly use, complimentary pillow selection.
Oh, actually they look quite good pillows as it stands, but we'll see.
Well, they have memory foam neck pillows, which is...
Do like a memory foam.
This place is going to change us. And then we have the living room area. Fruit plate, very nice, but I think the best thing about the room is coffee machine with a full selection of Nespresso and teas and complimentary
Snazzy nuts, is it?
nuts. So we've got, they're pistachios. What else have we got? Almonds. Okay.
And we do have breakfast included here as well.
Breakfast is included. And I think this is the main reason you come here is for the views. The sun has just set, but it is still... It's magic out here, it really is.
Wow, yeah, it is beautiful, isn't it? What a place.
I am absolutely blown away every single time I see Lake Lugano.
Yeah, it's a special place indeed, isn't it?
It is. I don't really know what we're going to do now.
I could do with a drink of water because, as I
Yeah.
said before, I'm parched after that little hike up here.
Yeah, and we should unpack a little bit. And I also have to write your anniversary card.
Yeah, I have to do the same as well. At least we're both equally unprepared as each other.
You can have the desk and I'll take the closet and we can write our anniversary cards for the morning.
I think we brought a bottle of champagne as well. So
Yeah, we
we'll
have.
Put that in the
There is a
put that in the mini bar.
There is a minibar, but I do doubt that we'll use that. The cocktails, we're looking at 18 Swiss francs.
That's actually about the same.
It's
I mean,
about-
even in France, we were looking at €15, weren't we? And,
Yeah.
and in Corsica, so
I had that
about
last
the
time, the
same.
pink special. Vodka, lime, and crème, 18 Swiss francs. Aperol Spritz is 19 and a champagne cocktail is 25, which, as you say, for Switzerland, and we're in one of the best hotels in all of Switzerland, I don't feel like I'm being
No,
completely ripped off.
I honestly think that the rest of Europe is catching up very quickly with the prices of Switzerland.
I agree. And the only other thing that was very cute is they gifted us a 30 Swiss franc off voucher at the spa for a massage. However, the massages start at 200 Swiss francs.
I'll give you a neck rub then for a tenner if you want.
Can I pay with this?
Yeah, you can use your voucher if you want to.
But we're going to tell you more about why we're staying here and the reason behind we're staying here, and also the cost of this hotel. A little bit, because as I say, let's go get drinks. Drinks?
I think so. We're going to head to the bar.
This one, bar. This is a really vintage lift. What cocktail are you having? Is this like a cocktail bar, so you kind of have
Well,
to?
I think I'm going to go Don Draper style and have the old-fashioned.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
Funny thing is, the alcohol-free cocktails are more expensive than the alcohol cocktails. Maybe it's to persuade you not to have one.
Maybe. I might go for something unique. I don't know, something that's specific to here. Might be a good idea.
Like what?
Because they always seem to have, don't they, like a house speciality, like cocktail
Perhaps,
upstairs.
no.
I'm sure they have one. Other than that, I might go for the Portofino. Just because I like the name. I'm out of my comfort zone here.
Yeah, it's nice though.
I don't think I can sit here with a Cola Zero.
No, I don't think so. With your straw and your slurping when you've reached the ice.
Drinks have arrived.
Right, and the guy on the piano has arrived as well. He's singing as
Yeah.
well. This is a really nice bar.
It is. I think it's one of the best ones we've been to. I went for their speciality, which I'm not sure actually what it is, other than the fact he said it was lemon, and I love lemon, so I went with that. How's your old fashioned? Do we give it a try?
Yeah. I'm not a connoisseur of old-fashioned, but I think I liked it last time, so I went. Cheers, Em.
Cheers.
Happy anniversary eve.
Yeah, pre-anniversary.
Well, they were generous with the bourbon in
Oh,
that.
really?
That's really good, that. Nice.
This is very fresh. It tastes like almost limoncello. Really good.
Try have another taste of that one. Just spin it.
Can I go for this one? Whoa!
Oh, yeah, that's a very you drink.
That is
Basically,
very...
it's got lemon in it. You're gonna like it. Oh, that just knocked you out.
That is well strong.
Maybe just have a smell of it next time. It might be nice.
That's like 40% rum.
Well, that's good night from us. Happy 7th year anniversary, Em.
Good morning. Thank you. Coffee and presents, perfect way to start the day. I can't
Cheers, Em.
believe we've had blue skies.
I know, we're very fortunate with this weather this weekend. Everywhere else is snowy, but here in Lugano,
It's a little
lovely
paradise,
outside.
isn't it?
It is. If you're ever in Switzerland and it's raining where you are, like non-stop,
Come to Lugano.
go to Ticino, yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost always got good weather when the rest is miserable. But yeah, anyway, what is our plan for today, Em?
I think it's just have a mooch around and enjoy the day, really. We want to go to Lugano and to Como. Como's only a 30-minute train from here, isn't it?
It is, yeah. We'll just go to that train station where we pulled in last night and we can, yeah, we'll be in Italy in about 10 or 15 minutes, I think, and then another 10 to Como.
That'll be perfect because I'm fancying a Shakatiro, first one of the season. My favourite drink, which we can get in Como, and our favourite restaurant is in Como
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
that Lebanese restaurant on the front or down the front there.
And then we can just get the train back, maybe have a little wander through Lugano and then come back here for dinner because I think the wine bar will be the perfect special end to our anniversary day.
Yeah, I think we go back to the piano bar that we were.
It was
last night, so.
very fun last night, it was.
Yeah. But we do have a little bit of planning to do today.
A little bit of
because
work.
We're leaving for our next big tour in about 10 days, I think, is
It's
it? Or
less than that.
It's less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We're heading, we're going to do England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales. We're going to do a big tour of all those. So
It's heading west.
It's
the
heading westward,
penultimate heading series.
So yeah, we need to plan that. We've got a basic route in mind, but we
Yeah.
need to go over the details a bit because
I think we should do
Yeah.
that over dinner, get the books out and
Yep.
chill for a little bit, and maybe you can also teach me how to use my present.
Oh yeah, Em has this little compass that she's been after for some years now.
Yeah, I really want to. I don't know how it works, so it's going to take a bit of a learning curve. I also don't know when I'm ever going to need it, but now I have one, I'm going to have to learn how to use it. Thank you so much for that.
You're very welcome, Em.
I
In
really
fact,
love it.
you can use it to navigate to the breakfast room, because I'm pretty hungry. So let's finish these up and go for breakfast.
All right. Breakfast is served outside today thanks to the blue skies, and they have given us an absolute spread. We did let them know that...
It's more of a choice, haven't we?
Yeah, we did let we know that we've got some dietary restrictions, but we've got avocado. They gave us a big quinoa salad as well. See that?
That looks really good, actually.
It does look really good. And everything is from the region. So like all of the baked goods and all of the breads they get from Ticino, which is quite nice, I think. And they've got local honeys and local cheeses and everything here. And the view on the other side of the camera is the lake, which is just, it's pretty special. And freshly squeezed orange juice, which is nice.
That's really good, yeah. And you've got the machine to play with as well, which is good.
And give you something to do during breakfast. This is the breakfast room on the inside, and behind me is all of the food and treats. And they've actually got us a chocolate and orange cake, did you say it was? For breakfast as well. It looks really, really tasty. And then we're gonna head back to the room, quick change, and then get on the train and head over to Como.
We got the train from Lugano and we're heading to Como now.
Yeah.
Not directly though, we have to change at, where's the place called?
Chiasso, I think.
Yeah.
Chiasso. It's the border town between Switzerland and Italy. And we got a travel card from the hotel. Most of the hotels here do it. So it's like a Ticino travel pass where you use all the public transport for free. So we only have to pay from Chiasso over the border into Como. So we have to do a little border control, she said, didn't she?
The quick control, I think it's about €1.80 from there into Como. But it's really good in Switzerland. Most hotels that you actually stay at, they give you the travel pass for where you're staying, which is a great help, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It makes it like cheap to go and see everything. Yeah. But now we are heading through the tunnel and then we'll be coming out near Como. It only takes 30 minutes from Lugano to Como, so it's the perfect little day trip.
Yeah, we should be there soon.
So we are just going to go walk through border control.
Time to board the Italian train. 3 minutes late.
It's very vintage.
How do these work?
Oh! So we are only on this train for 6 minutes and then we'll be exploring Como. We have arrived in Como and we're in one of the main squares outside Cathedral de Santa Maria, and we're going to head up now into one of the main shopping streets. When in Italy.
Yeah. We're at what we consider the best cafe here in Como. It's not very originally named though. It's called Cafe Cafe, but the guy that runs this place, he's always here serving. I think he owns the place as well.
Yeah,
he's very particular as well about his coffee, and it's very good.
Are you going for a shakatiro?
I'm joining you. Yeah, you always have all the fun with these drinks.
do.
So I think I'll have the same.
You have to ask with them with only a little bit of sugar and no milk, and they are the best. Now this one, the guy said that he wanted to put a bit of vanilla in for us to try. So this is a bit different to I think your standard shakatiro.
But I just realised that it's shakatiro, as in it's shaken.
Like shaken, yeah.
I hadn't really noticed.
Drink that. Cheers. Happy anniversary.
We're pretty much on the outskirts of Como here, and just behind me is the tower to the city. Now this was built in 1192, and prior to being built, the whole city here at Como was surrounded by a fortified wall. But during the Milan and Como wars, it was torn down. So later on, it was rebuilt again as a symbol of the independence of Como. From here you can follow the street pretty much straight down towards the lake, which is what we're going to do now, and there's plenty of nice streets to explore on the way. Right, we're very close to the lake here, which is pretty much the central plaza, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Be careful with some of these restaurants as well, because some of them charge you just to even sit. So be aware, you are in Italy here, things are a little bit different, and you can get boat tours from here as well, which I think is what most people do.
Yeah, the pier area, well, they've been working on it for at least the past 2 years. We've been coming here every year, a couple of times a year, because we live quite close. But they don't seem to be finishing it, but when it is finished, it's going to look fantastic.
That's true. When they eventually do, it's going to be amazing. I think we need to cross. Do we need to cross over here?
I think so, yeah. We're going to head towards the bus station area, and that's where our favourite restaurant is.
It is.
Squeeze through it.
Yeah, I love this restaurant. I think it might have been on the vlog before, I'm not sure.
Possibly, yeah, I think so, when we did that other trip. It's not Italian, but it is a fantastic restaurant. It's Lebanese,
it's
isn't
Lebanese. And it's I couldn't be more happy to be going there today. It's like, it's the best, but it's really windy here in Como.
I know, it's just suddenly, and we get out of the city, it's gone super windy.
I think we might head up on the funicular a little bit later as well, as we've had our wander through the city.
Yeah, it's a city we're familiar with, so we don't feel the need that we have to go and see everything twice. But we've never been up the funicular before.
No, we haven't. We keep saying every time, next time we come, we'll do it.
So yeah, today we're going to do that. So let's go and find this restaurant. Well, this restaurant actually, it's usually the end of a trip that we come here.
Yeah, it is.
It's the last 3 hour, half-hour slog back home for you. So if we've been to Italy, we normally stop at this restaurant. We can pull the bike straight outside the front, go and have dinner, and then we can do our last relaxing ride home.
Lunch is served with the falafel. You went for moussaka this time as well.
I did. Did I have this last time as well?
I think one of the times you definitely
Someone
had
it last time.
It's
it looked
lentil,
good, didn't it? Yeah.
and we've got fettuccine salad, which is my favourite, and ample falafel for the two of them.
Yeah, that's going to be good as well.
Yeah. This is going to be our lunch. I am excited to tuck in. This falafel is one of the best.
If you're looking for this place, it's just by the main bus station in Como, right by the lake. And I think on a Saturday, it's open till 4 o'clock, then they have a 2 hour break, and then it's open again in the evening.
And it's so good.
It is definitely worth going here.
We've just finished lunch and now we're going to head and see if we can get the funicular up. We've not done it before, like we said, but I'm not sure if there's going to be a massive queue because it is a Saturday here in Como. So we'll go and have a seat and then, see what we get up to after that. If it's too busy, I don't think we should do it.
It doesn't look like we'll be going on the funicular today. It's going to elude us once more because the queue is massive. It is a Saturday, so we kind of expected that.
Yeah, and I'm not queuing for a funicular that's like 2 hours from the house. No, we'll come back and do it another time.
If we'd maybe flown from across the world here, we might have waited, but today we're not going to wait for that. So I think we're going to wander back through the town and we're going to hop back on the train to Lugano. Maybe we have a little walk around Lugano city centre instead.
Yeah, lunch in Italy and then dinner in Switzerland. Sounds not bad, does it?
Okay, let's go then. We are back from our little outing today. We're back at the hotel and I've just made a reservation for dinner at the bar for in about half an hour's time. Em's just been getting ready, so she should be ready by now. You nearly done, Em? No!
The past 2 or 3 years, our wedding anniversary has fallen in the middle of a tour. So I think our 5th year wedding anniversary, we were in Georgia, crossing the border into Armenia. And then last year we were in Spain, kind of like transiting home because our anniversary tends to fall right in the middle of a tour. So this year I was like, I really wanted to have like one special night. And that's why we chose to come to the Leopoldo. And this place is very expensive. It is one of the best hotels, I think, in all of Switzerland. It's just unique and absolutely beautiful in every way. However, we use hotel card to be able to get this hotel 50% off, and we're here on a weekend. I think the usual price is upwards of 500-600 euros a night, but with 50% off it makes it slightly more reasonable for one special night every few years. I mean, we only have stayed here one time before, and that was because there was a complication with our hotel room at the sister hotel, and they moved us over here very kindly. So yeah, that's why we're staying here. 50% off with hotel card. It means you get these awesome experiences. And as I say, normally I'm always in a bike suit with helmet hair and I look a mess 99% of the time. So just this once I wanted to have a special evening where I kind of get to dress up and be a girl for once, because it doesn't happen very often. I think Sean is in the other room getting ready, or well, waiting for me to get ready. I'm just getting changed and then I'm done.
Okay.
I'm ready, are you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's go see what he thinks. What do you think?
Oh, you look beautiful then.
You're not ready!
Oh, I look beautiful too, don't you?
For all the girls watching, my dress is from the Couples. It's last season and I grabbed it in the sale, and my shoes are Stuart Weitzman and I bought them 7 years ago for our first date. So I thought it would be cute that I would wear them for this evening.
My ankle socks are from H&M.
I would like the record to show that I am ready and you are not.
I've been ready for 20 minutes waiting for you. Anyway, what do I look like?
You look very handsome.
Oh, thank you very much.
Are you ready?
I am. Let's go for dinner. We are back in the piano bar and it's quite lively in here tonight.
It is. They've got a singer on and the pianist, so it's going to be pretty epic in here tonight.
I have to say, the guy that's singing has got a great voice.
He has. And he was here 4 years ago.
Yeah, the same guy as
Same
well.
guy. But cocktails, it must be done.
And again, I'm going to go again with the old-fashioned.
Really?
Again. Yeah.
I'm going to try something different. I think I'm going to go with the Portofino.
But yeah, dinner's on its way as well. I think we've ordered food.
Yeah, the chef is making us something special off menu, which is very kind of them. And I'm super looking forward to it because it's also one of my favourites, which is gnocchi. So it's going to be
gnocchi, asparagus and mushrooms, I think. So looking forward to that.
Dinner has arrived. We have gnocchi with asparagus and mushrooms. Smells so good.
It does so good, doesn't it? You're going to feed me.
We're not one night to get lucky. We're not one night to get lucky. We're not one night to get lucky.
It is 11:15. We've been up for a couple of hours, haven't we?
Yeah, we've had a slow morning, a lovely long breakfast as well.
Yeah, breakfast was good again here. A few coffees and stuff. But anyway, we've got 45 minutes before we need to check out and leave. And we were going to go through our route for our next tour, which is going to be the Heading West tour, where we're going to tour through south of England, south of Wales, over to Ireland, take the ferry over to Scotland, do the big loop there, then drop back down through the Lake District, Yorkshire Dales, to North Wales before we head to Mid Wales, I think, and then we'll probably make our way back after that. But we just wanted to take a little bit of time just to go through the route because we haven't actually gone through it together yet. I've prepared a basic plan.
Full presentation, actually. This is very me. I feel like this is me rubbing off on you, to be honest.
Well, yeah. I don't think we usually plan our trips in this much depth, but we've got a lot of ground to cover in 4 weeks. So, yeah, we did need a plan for this one.
Yeah.
The first day, we're going to arrive in Folkestone. We're going to pretty much hug the coastline, heading down to Hastings, to Brighton before we head north again. And we're going to go to one of the biker cafes there, which I think is Riker's Box Hill. There's a cool little biker cafe there, which will probably end our day for our first day around about there.
So day 2 will be heading to the southwest of England.
Yeah, day 2 is going to be the South Downs National Park, where we're going to head in west, and I think we're eventually going to be heading to Swanage, which is where we're going to spend the night there. There's a castle there and some awesome coastline.
Okay.
Oh, and Stonehenge as well. We're going to drive past Stonehenge. And
I went to Stonehenge once when I was a kid, and I don't think I appreciated it
I've never
at
been.
all.
No, I never went.
And then I guess we're doing, is it Land's End at the bottom? Land's End?
Yeah, the next day after that, we're going to be, again, heading further west, all the way to Land's End through the Dartmoor National Park. That's going to be quite a big day. That's about 300 miles, I think.
I went to Torquay as a kid. I think that's on that route as well.
Yeah, I'm sure I went to Torquay as well.
You know, with the penny slot.
Yeah. But that'll be about 7 hours of riding on that day.
That's a big day. Is that like 300 kilometres?
400 kilometres, yeah.
Okay.
But we're going to have, some of these are going to be big days. We have to make up. Actually, the day after that's going to be big as well, because we're going to be heading north there, and that's a 400 kilometre day.
Okay, so that means we're heading up towards Cardiff, right?
Not quite Cardiff, well, above Cardiff in Abergavenny, which is the gateway of Wales.
Ooh, and then we'll be in Wales.
But that day, we're going to, for a few stops through the Cheddar Gorge, we've got Newquay, there's a few castles as well, Exmoor National Park.
I've not done any of that.
Yeah,
I did a street dance competition in Cardiff when I was
Did you
14.
really?
I did. That's the only time I've been to Cardiff.
I've been to the Cheddar Gorge a long time ago. Remember, that was good.
Okay.
And then after that, we're going to do a little tour of the valleys, go through the Brecon Beacons in South Wales.
Right. Then the ferry from Fishguard over to, is it Wexford in Ireland? So then it's Wexford to Cork.
Yeah, we're going to blast to Cork on the same day. So
And
that's
then
where
we've
we're
got-
going to start our island tour. Is going to start from Cork.
And then we've got the big like Atlantic Road.
The Kerry Loop will be the first one.
Oh, okay.
Cork,
I've not heard of that. I've not done that.
Cork to Killarney.
Killarney?
Then there is literally a big loop there, which I had a little look on Google Maps.
That
looks,
good?
yeah, that looks spectacular. That one. And it's going to be about 5 or 6 hours that day of the Ring of Kerry. But that's got lots of stops on the way, so that's going to be a nice one. And then we're going to stay in Killarney that night.
Killarney, yeah.
Before the next day, we're going to head up to Galway, yep. Then the
Galway.
Cliff Coast. From Galway, we're going to head up to Westport-ish. These are only like, we haven't actually defined where we're going to stay there. But that's going through the Connemara National Park, which I think is still the Wild Atlantic Way, which is going to be about 4 hours riding there. Not such a big day, about 223 kilometres.
You know that story that my mum and dad tell about swimming out to an island?
Ah, yeah.
That's there.
Is that there, is it?
That's there, yeah.
Ah,
That's like
okay.
their famous parent story that they always tell. So I think that specific coast or that route is
Yep.
probably going to be the highlight of Ireland.
Oh, okay. Well, we have actually got a little bit of a loop road there as well. We're going to double in back on ourselves there because it's called the Sky Road Loop,
Yeah.
which that looked pretty good. So we will be doubling back on ourselves, but it's well worth it. Then the next day, I think it's called the Surf Coast, where we'll be heading from Westport to Sligo. After that, then we're going to head into Northern Ireland after that. So we'll start in Gweedore and probably make our way to Belfast, or we might stay a little bit outside
Got the
of
Cliffs
Belfast.
of Moher as well that day.
No, we've already done
Oh
those
no,
previously. Yeah.
Giant's Causeway.
Giant's Causeway.
Giant's
Yep.
Causeway that day.
Well, it could actually be from Belfast, but we're going to be going straight to Scotland there to the, what's it called there?
That's actually saved us a lot of time, that ferry, hasn't it? Because
It has, because
it's
we'd have to
cutting
drop
up.
down to go back up again if we'd gone via Holyhead. So that's a really good one. But there we're going to arrive in the Canyon, Carnion Ferry, that's in Scotland there.
Okay.
We're going to head up to a place called Largs there, which is actually where my dad was from. So
Yeah.
we're maybe going to go see his childhood home,
That would be
which
really cool.
I've never seen, which is really good.
I've only been to Scotland twice.
Yeah, I've only been once or twice as well.
It's terrible.
It is terrible, yeah, which is why we're putting things right with
Yeah,
this
we are
tour.
putting things right.
There's a really cool road on that coastline. It's called the Electric Brae. It's an optical illusion where it looks like you're going uphill, but you can
Right.
turn the engine off and you're actually rolling downhill. But it feels like you're going uphill. There's some sort of an illusion with the road.
Okay, that's going to be interesting.
So yeah, I've marked that one on so we don't miss that one. Day after that, that's going to be a good day. The next day after that, we're going to head to Fort William from Glencoe. No, to Glencoe or Fort William.
Okay.
Going past Lake Lomond, got the Duke's Pass, Three Locks Forest Drive, Bridge of Orkney, and the Skyfall Waterfall, which is
James Bond.
which is the road where they filmed James Bond. I don't think the actual house that was in James Bond exists. We get to yep. Then the day after that, we're going to make our way over to John O'Groats, which is a tiny day. So
That's
you wanna-
iconic, though, isn't it? That's like.
yeah.
I feel like you have to hit Land's End and John O'Groats on a UK tour.
Yeah, one extreme
One
to the other,
extreme to
isn't
the
it?
other, yeah.
So yeah, we've only got a 2.5 hour ride from Durness to John O'Groats, so that'll be a nice day. We can just maybe have a little lie in, catch up on some sleep on that one.
Who are you
Maybe.
kidding? Who are you kidding?
Then we've got Fort Augustus will be our next destination. That's on Loch Ness. Now this day,
We're going to go see the Loch Ness Monster.
no, we're going to go see BMW. Because I realised that the bike hasn't got enough kilometres to get the next service, but by the time we get to Inverness, we will be just about hitting the maximum kilometres, and I don't want to void the warranty. But I found out that the service package that you get with BMW, or that we got when we bought the bike,
Yeah.
includes all of Europe. It's like an international service
That's
package.
awesome.
So we're
Why
gonna.
don't they promote that more? Because
don't
for
know, yeah.
touring is...
Because I was stressing that I was actually going to have to pay for the service, even though I've got the service package for Switzerland. So that's great
That's awesome news.
So I think I'm just about to confirm that appointment for the service in Inverness.
Okay, and should we maybe like ask them to keep some tyres? What do you think about tyres?
Yeah, I did actually. I dropped them an
Okay.
email to say if you can have some tyres and brake pads in stock in case we need them.
Right, that's a good idea then. So
Which
we don't
might
have
do.
much to worry about. At least we know with the UK tour that there's BMW garages.
Pretty
We'll
much
be able to get
everywhere,
brake
aren't they?
pads. We'll
Yeah.
be able to get whatever we need for it. Because it's coming out at what? 10,000 kilometres? 8,000?
No, I think it's a 7.
7.5.
I think it's about 7,500.
So that's the like heading south and heading east. We're both 7.5.
Similar, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Right. So where are we now? After we've done BMW.
Well, we're in Loch Ness.
Loch Ness.
So we'll
okay.
spend the night there in Loch Ness in Fort Augustus. And then after that, I think I've got a bit of a slog that day, the next day planned, where we're going to head back into England from there, which is going to be about 5.5 hour day.
Right. So is
But-
that like Lake District now? We're coming up to.
Almost just before there. So
before.
yeah, we're not going to stop at Aberdeen or Dundee or Edinburgh because we just don't have the time for that. But we can get there easily next time.
Yeah, we've done Edinburgh before
Yeah.
as well.
But I have put Balmoral Castle in, so
we have need to pay our respect.
we may go and pop in and see the
Okay,
king.
pop
May
in.
I be there?
Say hi. So
Which
that's like we're going to be
does-
riding through the Pennines.
Yeah, the North Pennines.
Into the Lake District.
Into the Lake District.
And then dropping
Yeah.
down into the Yorkshire Dales.
That's it, yeah. No, not that day. Yorkshire Dales is a few days after.
Oh, okay.
The Lake District has got quite a few things to see there, so
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to rush
Well, I
through
should
them.
know. I know the Lake District.
Yeah. But Hadrian's Wall, we'll see on the way there. Mm-hmm. I'm going to stop off at that. And then, then it's the Lake District tour, and we've got quite a good day there. It's only 157 kilometres, but it's going to take us about 4 hours of riding because we're doubling back on ourselves, and there's loads of little cool passes there. There's the Newlands Pass, the Honister Pass, the Rinnose Pass, go through Ambleside, the Hardknock Pass, go through Windermere, and then we'll end up in Kendal. That area is spectacular, so that I'm looking forward to.
I mean, you have rode that a lot.
A few times, yeah.
Yeah. So.
And then the day after that, we're going to continue up into the Yorkshire Dales National Park there, which again, that's another beautiful place. We've got a few passes there. And then from there, we're probably going to head and visit our family. I'll probably go stay at my dad's in North Wales.
Yeah.
We have a
That'll
couple
be
of days
nice.
off there I don't know what we're
My
going to do
first
there.
time ever on a bike was in North Wales. So
It was,
maybe
yes.
we should like do a little bit of a loop or something because
Yeah.
that's like our childhood stomping ground, both of us.
It is, yeah. That's a great. There's some fantastic roads in North Wales.
Yeah.
It would be a shame to miss, because to do all those roads, we're going to have to double back on ourselves many times.
I'm sure your dad won't mind us
A little
nipping
detail.
out for a few
Perhaps,
hours.
yeah. The weather's great, then we'll probably do an extra little days riding there. After a couple of days off, it will take us to the Friday, which I think is the 24th of May.
Yeah.
And there we're going to go to the Mac Festival, which we've been invited to by our good friend Nick Sanders. He's going to be
Yeah.
back from his world trip, cycling around the world on an e-bicycle.
Yeah, on the Wabayashi by Yamaha.
The Yamaha Wabayashi,
Yeah,
is
the Wabayashi or something like
it? The
that.
progress he has made on
It's
that
unbelievable.
trip is amazing. We've basically got the Saturday to get back onto mainland Europe. So I don't know if maybe we'll take the whole Rotterdam ferry. That's a nice overnighter. It's not too taxing. Or we shoot
I think
down
it just
south.
depends on the price because sometimes they shoot up, don't they?
The price does shoot up, but but the thing is, if you go the other way, you're going to have to pay for a hotel anyway.
Yeah, I know. We just need to think about it, don't we? We need to put some
So
planning
at least when you
into
take the ferry, overnight ferry, it is basically a hotel night,
Yeah.
and then you're fresh off straight onto the motorway,
Yeah.
and then I think we'll be on that for 7 or 8 hours to get back to Basel. It's not.
And then Shadow will need servicing again.
Then Shadow probably needs servicing again. Well, he might be all right for a bit actually after that.
But like that's it. We are literally leaving in 8 days
Yep.
from this. So we are gonna head back home now to Basel, get the nice train back, and literally get straight into planning and packing basically.
Pretty much, yeah. The plan is pretty
Plan
much
is
set.
there.
We need to book a few ferries. We're going to look at a new riding suit.
Yeah.
As we're not riding in the peak of summer, or we do expect some weather conditions.
We are British.
Yeah, so we know it can be rainy one minute, it can be sunny the next, and we don't want to be stopping every 5 or 10 minutes to change.
It can be blue skies and also raining.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, so looking for something that is waterproof, there's vented, and I think we've got a good suit in mind. But we're going to go check that out in the preparation video.
And then, yeah, it's come around so quick, and I'm so excited now. So even speaking about this, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I can't believe that it'll all be kind of over with in 4 weeks. This trip will be 4 weeks. It's a big one.
Yeah.
And as I say, it's a lot of kilometres, a lot of things to do, and it's going to be epic.
Yeah, it is going to be epic.
Heading home.
Heading home. It could be heading home.
west.
That's heading west.
Heading west. Right, we need to check out.
Yeah, we've got 20 minutes before we need to check out. We're going to jump back on the train to Basel. I think it's about 4 hours. We've got one connection in the middle.
Yeah.
And I hope it's quiet this time, because I don't fancy another 4-hour stand like we did on Friday.
No. Thanks, SBB.
We did check the weather in Andermatt, and it is snowing there today, which you would not believe.
No.
Like, literally...
It was -6 this morning when we would probably have been heading off.
Yeah, an hour away from here, it's snowing and it's -6. Meanwhile, here in Lugano, it's sunny and warm.
Which means we absolutely made the right decision to get the train down here for this weekend.
I think so, yeah.
And if you are watching this and you are coming to Switzerland for this summer for the passes, please keep an eye on when they're actually open, because we think that this year, which is 2024, is going to be quite late in the season for opening.
Yeah, it's certainly not going to be before June.
No, absolutely not.
Because they've had like some freakishly big dumpings of snow the past week.
Even on the Stelvio, it's the same. They've had like another metre.
Yeah.
So.
But if it does stop snowing, which it will obviously,
yeah, at some point,
they will carve that tunnel through the snow, and that looks awesome. So maybe this year, in June, you get like the big tunnel through the snow.
That would be good.
Whereas in past years, when it's open, there's been like, I don't know, a couple of inches of snow on the floor. Well, good. Let's pack up and let's head off.
All right, it is 11:28. We cannot stay any longer, even though I wish that we could. It's time to head back to Basel. It's been so nice.
It's been a lovely time here.
It's been the perfect wedding anniversary, it really has.
I think it was the best use of hotel cards so far.
Yes. This is the back of the hotel, and these are the restaurants. It kind of like branches out in like a semicircle, and then this is the view out of the front. I'm sad to be leaving this place. It is oh so special. Yeah, it's a little bit of peace and calm before the crazy bike storm that's coming. Let's go see if we can find him. You just about ready?
Yeah. It's a lot quieter on the train today, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I've actually got seats, spare seats now. And the view is spectacular as well. It's really sunny in Ticino. I think we're about to head into the Gotthard tunnel in a bit. So I'll be interested to see what it's like on the other side of the tunnel, and if the snow did come as it was predicted. But I just made the mistake of not checking the prices. We got 2 of these small coffees and 2 small bags of crisps, and it came to €20.
Which is crazy, but we had to run for this train, so we were a bit unprepared when we got on, but yeah.
We thought we were getting the train afterwards, but we managed to get the early one, which probably saved us about an hour as well. But it's quite good because this train is going all the way to Zurich, and I think it's a 3-hour train journey. And then we've just got a quick change in Zurich, and then we're back in Basel after another 45 minutes, 50 minutes, I think. But yeah, it's a nice relaxing journey home. It looks like they've had a right dumping of snow here.
This is unbelievable.
It is crazy for this time of year.
It's also absolutely stunning.
It is, isn't it? It's on all of the roads and the pavements. I think, oh man, if we'd have got stuck in this, that's a bit.
We'd have been stuck.
Quite a disaster, yeah.
Should we get the snowboards back out?
I think we will, won't we? It's amazing that just before the tunnel was like full
blue
summer,
skies.
blue sky, beautiful weather.
And then this.
But
Look at that.
it's still snowing. We've been on train to the Gotthard tunnel for another hour, haven't we?
And yeah, it's not stopped snowing the whole time, and it is snowing on the roads here.
Yeah,
so.
there was a few we went past that were like it's starting to accumulate on the. Look at the train tracks.
And the trains are covered as well. Like it's got no signs of stopping. What's the temperature? Do you know?
I think it was -3 when I looked before when we got to Andermatt.
It's 1 degree at the moment, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop snowing for the next 3 days.
Gosh.
That's mad. And when we were going through Andermatt right now, it's -4 and snowing. It's going to be an interesting year.
Here we are at Zurich Hauptbahnhof. This is a beautiful train station.
Yeah, it looks like
isn't
an airport. It's that pretty. in
Literally walking on marble here.
here. We need to change very quickly to get the train to Basel SBB, and I think it's platform 16. But I'm not too sure. It's freezing.
It is, isn't it?
Abfahrt 15 Minuten, Gleis 11. Intercity 3 nach St. Ganz, Lugano. Abfahrt 15:07, Gleis 5.
Last train to take us home. Be on this one for about 45 minutes, and then I think we've got a bus, and then we'll be back home then.
Yeah, it has been an epic weekend, but I'm very, very glad we did not take the motorcycle.
No, it's actually snowing here as well, which is pretty much unbelievable. We're back home now after about 4 hours on the train, wasn't it?
Yeah, if not a bit more. It was quite a long journey actually back home,
But it was pretty relaxing.
It was
in time.
nice,
We had a
yeah.
seat, and there was some great views out the window. It was unbelievable to see how much snow had fallen in central Switzerland then. Back in Basel here, there's no snow, so that's good.
yeah, it's actually a little bit warmer here, so hopefully it'll be all right as we leave for heading west next week. So we need to start preparing for that, but it was such a wonderful weekend, so perfect in every way.
That might be our last relaxing weekend for a while, as we're gonna, as Em says, think about the heading west tour, which will start very soon.
So we'll see you all in the next episode where we start to prepare for heading west.